had so many people throughout your career and life that you still keep in touch with a lot of these friends, yes?
There's a handful. Oh, wait a minute. Can I put you on hold because we're expecting a package?
Sure.
Okay, let me just let them in. I'm sorry.
Getting a package. He's getting a package.
Okay, I'm here, David. Sorry. I'm back.
Hey.
We had a few orders in.
Yeah.
I had to let them. Oh my fucking God!
Is this a bad time? It's hot.
This lovely lady just appeared while you were out getting the package.
It's you know how hot it is to take your blood pressure while you're trying to drink your martini?
Oh, can we just do it once? Ready?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. That was a little thing between us. That happened when I was working. Yeah. And I had my hair long and with a spiral perm. And so there was just a story of people thought
Aaron K.
every time they kept on saying, yes, hi, Aaron K.
Oh my God.
Where's the fan?
Oh, this is wonderful.
Hi, you guys.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Oh my God.
Oh, you've got a little gay blouse on.
What?
I mean, is my mic on?
Yes.
Yeah. I hate you so hard. I know.
My God, give me one of those drinks. I just had some ginger tea here.
And mine's water.
Oh, well, okay, amateur hour.
I was drinking Ensure.
I really do have to take my blood pressure every day.
Really?
Because I'm 100 or so.
Oh, okay. Are we talking about our age now? Got to take my pills.
Oh my God.
I've got to use my gold bond.
Oh, there you go. Look at we're gold bond buddies.
Oh my God, we're good.
Clang, 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 went to Charlie.
Okay. You don't want to see my medications.
Yeah. No.
Oh, look at he's doing a tincture.
And I still got to get my blood pricked. My little blood.
Did you say prick?
You know, showbiz.
Yeah. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Aaron. How are you? How are you feeling?
Hi. So, when was the last time you actually, both of you, saw each other? I mean, of course, it's San Francisco State where we all were together, but I mean, you guys were close, and yeah.
Well, remember that question you asked about, you know, you met people and you have friends and throughout the whole thing, and I don't know what the point was, but I saw her 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago for your birthday?
Well, yes, I think when I was in New York, we couldn't get together because it was too complicated. And we FaceTimed for like an hour, and I was just like,
that's right. I forgot about that. So here, hi, old.
We were having like a mutual therapy session.
Oh, and also the whole thing of my back stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. our physical woes we had to share. I remember that now because I was flat on my back when we had that.
Yes, you were. And girl, you was high as a kite.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I just made that part up. I don't even know. I just thought.
Really? Was I?
Oh, marijuana. I don't even have my marijuana cream.
Yeah, I can't wait till they legalize that here.
So it's really nice of you to appear from the club, Ray.
Can you imagine?
I know you're going to go on pretty soon.
Last dance. Last chance.
Yeah, no, I always this is always been my setup, because for the Gayman's course, since we couldn't meet and do any of our shows, we had to film ourselves, and so I just did it. So I've been using it since then. This, on the other hand, I use for meditating. The lights.
Do you just stare at it like?
Pretty much, yeah. It sets up the ambiance. You know, it keeps me a little, yeah. It keeps me toned down.
It keeps you
in touch. Yeah, it is. Plus, also, it's great for dancing.
Hey, you gotta have the yin and yang.
You do. You could do meditate and then do a
doing all that. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Now, what shows in college were you both in together? Wasn't it A Little Night Music?
A Little Night Music.
We were not and working.
And working.
Yes. Oh, I love those.
Yes.
When you said it, I went right back to that moment.
Ray was my savior during working, because I was The Waitress was one of my songs, and they wanted me to roller skate, and I can kind of like go in a line, and then like if I run into a tree, that's how I stop. But Ray taught me to do things, because Ray was quite the disco skater. He was. So he taught me how to turn, but at one point we were warming up. Yeah, and doing a loop. And at one point during warm-ups before the show, I was taking laps around. It was the McKenna stage, big stage.
Yeah.
Taking laps around the stage, and I kind of zoned out. And I realized I was heading toward the orchestra pit.
Oh no.
So I just like panicked and fell backwards and landed on my butt, and my feet were in the pit with the wheels going.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Ray.
Oh, there's Aaron Kadigan pulling focus.
Yes.
Is this a live performance?
No.
No.
God, no.
As one of the wheels fly off and hit the man in the third row.
Exactly. It's always the man in the third row.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead, David. What was your question?
No. I was just, about the show. One thing that you mentioned, Ray, you were talking about nerves versus excited. And this is actually a good question for both of you. What is the difference for you between nervous and excitement as an actor?
Who wants to go first?
You.
Okay, so for me, nerves, what I've learned is they're both positive, but both can be also bad, because if you can get really overwhelmed by something in a good way, but also when you're nervous, that's where you really have to know that you have to know your shit. You're comfortable with what you do, and you just remember why you're on stage and why you're saying what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that, for one, that nerves and anxiety and excitement in the physical presence of your body actually come from exactly the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can mentally identify what's up for you, and in that moment, what is causing you to feel, maybe it's anxiety, that because your brain is telling you that I'm nervous. Nerves can be really good and help a healthy trigger to be on your game, but also remind yourself that in some ways, being that nervous energy, maybe before going on stage or going into an audition, is a really good preparatory state for you to remind you to take breaths. And so breathing in, holding a good breath and exhaling on counts of 4 or 8, whatever your practice is. And so understanding how those things, how you can control those things in a positive way is really helpful. But I agree with Ray that, you know, that some of that anxiety comes from a lack of preparation and or a perceived lack of preparation. And so if you feel like you're ready and you're at the top of your game and you know your stuff and you're going into an audition or you're going into onto a set or whatever, just remind yourself that I'm here because I love this, I deserve to be here, and I get to do what I love.
I love that.
What she said.
This is like therapy for me.
You know what calms the nerves?
Yes, vitamin D drops.
Vitamin D drops. This is a glass of vitamin D drops.
Adderall.
Adderall.
A glass of Adderall.
Dare you? Looking at my stuff.
Oh my God.
David, how's Barbara? Babs?
She's great. She's great. You know, we went roller skating the other day.
Can you imagine?
Oh my.
Oh, look, it's Barbara Streisand and David Zimmerman roller skating. Hi.
That's right. What were we singing? We were singing
Papa, can you hear me? I think.
The disco version.
Skates?
The roller skating version.
Oh my God! Right, the disco version
On the front of the ship.
Wait, really? Wait,
the Titanic.
Wait, were you really in with Barbara or in a movie with Barbara? Were you hanging out with Barbara?
Or
were you in with the Ben Stiller's movie?
I did a movie that Barbara was in. I was the first cousin to her husband. I was a fucker.
Yeah, you were a fucker
I was dumb fucker.
in the bridal party.
No, you was a fucker.
I was a fucker.
Yeah.
And I was dumb.
I'm gonna bring that up today.
And
sorry.
What? No. And let me just say, Barbara had the day off.
Oh.
When I shot. So we never got to hang out.
But did you feel her essence?
Yes, I did. I did. That was such a great day. I mean, and I got to face to face with De Niro, and I was so stunned. Okay, I'll do my quick Fokker story. I was in line. I was, they had the camera on all of us Fokkers. Anita.
Just Fokker. For the record, all of my Fokker stories are quick. Go ahead, David.
But at least you're getting some.
And
I don't have any Fokker stories lately. So I'm doing it, and I'm so focused that day because we're on this set, in near the ocean in this restaurant, and everybody's around. And I say my one line after all the other Fokkers say theirs, and I hear the playback. So I go and I catch myself saying my one line. Hi, I'm Dom Fokker. And then I heard laughter, and I went, oh, people are laughing, when you're like so focused and hey, and then somebody grabs my hand and says, good shit, man, good shit. And I turned, and there was Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman?
What? Dustin Hoffman?
Oh my God.
I know. Right then I went, okay, I can die now.
So they created a spin-off for Dom Fokker.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming out next year. The Dom Fokker Show.
Dom Fokker.
I wish. Anyway, so that's a little part of my Fokker story. Fokker.
Wow. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's the class we're talking to.
So what were you guys talking about in your interview? I guess, are we recording like what we're doing right now?
Yes, we are.
Oh. You gotta say, you gotta remind me of things like this. Like, how ill-behaved have I been? This is.
Oh, that's okay. We're being naughty here too. So no, he was talking all about his amazing like adventure through these 10 years of being on stage and being on the Tonys. And you know, one thing that I didn't ask was you did this other show at the International Fringe Festival before the movie came out, Joker. But it wasn't related to Joker, right?
No. I was like this. Wait, there was a movie of it?
You were so pretty in it.
It's so pretty.
No one called me again. No, that was fun because that was my first foray back into theater, because I had a hiatus from what 2000 on 2001 and on, off and on after that. So yeah, that was, and it was a, I don't want to say that, it was a straight play. There were no singing at all. And so it wasn't, you know, it's been a while since I've done something like that. I mean, last was Torch Song. So yeah, doing something new that people have not even seen before and originating the role in New York, that was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, Joker was fun. It was a fun thing. It was almost like I wasn't in it, brown bag theater.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because it was really intimate.
Wow.
You know, and we were like half a block away from La Mama. So we kept on saying, oh, that's where a Torch Song started. That's where Torch Song started. Things like that. So I kind of fangirled out again, coming back to it.
You know, it's so interesting, Aaron Kate, because this is the second part of the interview that we're doing today. And because the first part, I was just like taking it all in. I felt like I was at San Francisco State again, and he brought your name up. And I'm getting a little verklempt or emotional here, just because that was such an amazing group of artists during the time we were there. In fact, I even heard that from some of the instructors after we had left, that was actually one of their favorite times as well. There was something magic about it.
It's really cool.
I never heard that.
Ray is a freaking superstar and so unbelievably talented. I would have classes with him and just watch him. You know, that nobody works a song like Ray. I mean, seriously, some of the most, not only the vocalies of it, but it's also he just fills the song, you know, in trying to avoid using the word acting, but you know, he becomes the emotion of the song so easily. It's just like, you just have an amazing skill. And I don't know if you've talked about this, but Ray is also a fantastic dancer. And I remember seeing, we used to go to his house after school. We used to go to his house after school. And his grandma would make me like lumpia. And Ray would rehearse Janet videos from an MTV, Janet Jackson. But anyway, yeah, he's that Ray.
I should have brought Janet on today too.
Oh my God! I fell off my chair.
Never comes if I'm coming.
What did you guys?
You know, I did mention to you to David, every time I went there with you, you were my beard.
It's true.
And now he has one.
And so do I. I can't tell you how many hairs I pulled out of my chin the other day that were like, I was like, what? How long has this been here? And it's like almost an inch long, and it just kept happening. And I'm like, is nobody paying attention to me? Turns out it's my job.
I did that with my nose hairs today.
Isn't there a little doohickey you can go up there that goes hang?
That's what I did. It's nice. Bum boom. I use it for many things.
Oh. Are you recording? So Ray, the other thing I remember about Ray is doing when we did a little night music and there's the dinner scene, and my back was to the audience and he was facing. So my whole job, him and Steven, they were standing next to each other and behind Madame Armfelt, and they were serving. And I'm there in this like fabulous Jack Byers green gown. And I would just do everything I could to move every muscle in my face without moving anything else in my body to try to get them to break, because that's how mature I was.
Did Lynn Barber ever know you were doing that? I can so picture you doing that. Because I know I was sitting in the audience watching that show and watching this, and I just can picture you doing that. And then Ray, you going, I'm not gonna laugh.
Mm-hmm. No, it was so good. It's so good.
So,
yeah, that's.
Oh, what?
Go ahead.
Well, right now, is there something, a dream role that you'd love to do now in your life?
Ray.
Ray.
A dream role?
You would want to get back on stage, now that we're coming out of this pandemic.
Yeah, really? Honestly,
what would you like to do?
the engineer.
Yes. Did you already talk about that he was the understudy for the engineering?
Yes.
One? Okay.
Yes. And boy, would you bring even more levels to it now that
you're old.
Totally. And I'm old. I mean, I'm the age of the engineer already. Come on, give me the role.
Do it.
Give me now. No, okay.
Let's vote. I say Ray for engineer. Yes.
What? Okay, now you guys. Ooh.
Aaron.
David.
Aaron. Oh my God, a dream role. I know this is weird right now because I was asking the question of you and I went, what would I want to do? And it just didn't went away. But God, can I say at this moment, I'm living my dream role by doing what I'm doing. There comes the emotions again of teaching and, just being in the moment. I love teaching. I love connecting. I do love acting still, but it's my dream role is being in this moment this time. I would love to get my documentary done. I would love to write I'm writing this script for a feature film, so I'd like to get that out, and I'd love to jump in as an actor as well. But that's where I'm at right now. Just being in the moment and enjoying the ride.
You, David, are doing unbelievably great work. And I'm so happy that it makes you happy because you are making positive change in the industry. And so, like, how cool is that? That's like such a gift that you're giving, but I love that you're also feeling the love and the joy from getting something back from that. So congratulations.
Thank you. It took me time. Because I used to go like this, the giving. Then I learned after taking years with Corey Allen that it's this.
How about this book?
The Go-Giver. Ooh.
Instead of The Go-Getter.
The Go-Getter.
The Go-Giver. I would say, because so many things keep coming back to me, like my top roles used to always be Mrs. Lovett and Mama Rose.
Oh, you'd be amazing.
And anything that like has a big dress and a loud voice. That's
now.
me.
Would you do the life of Ethel Merman?
I could. I would love that. I've seen other people do that. And I'm just in awe you know, that the vocal work it takes to do that. And what's funny about Ethel is that, and it's true when I do the impersonations of her, is that she never warmed up, didn't believe in warming up, thought warming up was stupid. She's like, why would I do that and ruin my voice for the show? That was kind of her thought about warm-ups. And when I sing like she sings, I realize why she says that, because she sings from a place that is so absurd that it's almost like it bypasses a lot of, I don't even know what the mechanism of the voice, but it's just, I agree. You could like kind of pull it out of your ass anytime and it's going to sound the same, whether you warmed up or didn't warm up. So I would do that, but I think, you know, I think of a number of roles that I've seen on Broadway since I was having those dreams of, you know, the biggies from back in the day. And there's so many amazing roles that I could imagine doing. So, you know, that would probably take me a little more time, and I should have a bright shot out of the gun answer for that. So thank you for reminding me that I need to do a little more homework.
A little homework so we could come see you on Broadway in a couple of years.
On the great Broadway.
I mean, okay. Can we talk about Aaron Kate now?
Sure.
I'm right here.
Aaron, as a performer and as an actor, she's fearless in what she does. And when we were taking those classes, I was always asking myself, why am I friends with Aaron Kate? Because she is that talented, where she commands the stage, and she also commands in real life. The funniest person I know, and really the person I learned how to have a good comic timing, because that is ingrained in you. It's not something you really could do if you know you had it. But it was her attitude, and she made things fun. That's why I realized when doing acting, you gotta have fun, and you gotta kind of open up while on doing that. And on stage, she gives so much that you kind of that you feel her joy of what she does, and you just better catch up with her, or you know.
Thank you.
But yeah, it was, yeah. I mean, I was withdrawn. I mean, I was quiet. It wasn't until I met Aaron, Stephen, and Steven Gerard that I kind of said, it's okay to be like this. You know, it's okay to perform. It's okay to kind of be silly. And yeah, I'm grateful for Aaron Kate with that.
Thank
Especially
you.
also when we're doing our club acts, when we're at Stephen and Steven's place, just rehearsing a cappella like this. Okay, we got to do this, and doing a lot of writing. Yeah, so I love you, Aaron.
I love you too. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And we did do, David, we did do a ton of cabaret. Stephen and Stephen Ray and I, we kind of did the whole cabaret circuit in San Francisco. And you know, Stephen would write parody lyrics for a number of things that we did. And what was that number from Chess, Ray? That he wrote?
So well?
No, it was
it's the quartet. It's the quartet.
Oh,
Is it the quartet? Yeah. It was called the quartet.
Yeah. Very clever. The quartet. That
was the picture actually that I sent. Sorry. I sent a picture to David of the four of us, and I was going like this, that we were actually doing that song.
Oh my God. Yeah. We did a lot of backup for Ray, because Ray always did this super ebullient, upbeat, great stuff. And so we're just like, yeah, well, he's like, can we have backup singers? And we're like, we'd stand up and go walk over there and just go, you know, doo-wopping randomly. I loved it.
I seriously, I was telling Ray this before too. I could seriously spend hours and hours. We just get our, what is it, margaritas, peach margaritas, and just hang out here and just, have sleepovers. And if you had to give one piece of advice to actors, we have over 100 watching now from Performing Arts Studio West and Meet the Biz and YouTube Land. Hi everyone. If you had to give one piece of advice to actors, what would it be?
Ray.
Just one? Okay. One is remember where you came from and remember what you've learned along the way. And again, I'm saying so many things, but you also have to treat this as a business because you are actually marketing yourself. Not to say that, artistically, that's incorrect, but you have to know you have to know yourself more in order to move forward if you want to take this road. And no egos, please, no egos.
Amazing. I would say two things. One is, even though you said what's one thing, I'm gonna do whatever I want. One thing is to not see other actors as competition. Nobody is you. You are the only one who's you. So keep working on yourself, have a full life, take in everything around you all the time, give yourself moments of awe, show up and go to nature and enjoy the beach and have great, deep conversations and talk less about acting. I think that, when I've taught acting, and I've done it in many different levels and that's one of the biggest messages that I want to convey to everybody is that this world is competitive enough. Show up and do your best work. Don't scan the room and see who's prettier or who's taller or who's, whatever you think you should aspire to be. Forget about it. Bring yourself, show up, love what you do, and have fun.
Thank you, Erin Kate. Thank you, Erin Kate, for surprising us today, and Mr. Santos and Ray. Thank you.
Dave.
I love this. I love this visit. It's just it really keeps when you're going through life and you're going through your ups and downs and you're going, where am I now? Where am I anyway? I know that's it brings you back to, oh yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. And Ray, I'm so glad you were on here. I love you. Thank you, David, for having this and inviting me to pop in. I didn't really pop in. I actually sat down and spread my legs on your couch.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Did I really just say that? I did. That's not what I meant.
Listen.
Who do you see, Erin Kate? Who do you see in your magic mirror?
I see David and Ray and Becky and Ashley and Philip and Joaquin. I love you guys.
Love you. And
Love you.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Bye, love you. I drop out now. Goodbye, love you.
Goodbye, love.
Love you, Erin Kate.
Love from deep of heart.
Can you understand now why I look up to Erin Kate so much and how she has impacted me as an actor, as a performer? Oh my gosh, she she really I learned a lot from her. I
Well,
learned a lot from her.
I can see it, and
Oh,
that's why I wanted to surprise you with her as well, because going to San Francisco State myself, Aaron Kate impacted me as well, and you impacted me. Though again, like I said, there were people in that group that, when we started the interview the other day, magnetic,
yeah.
right? You know,
It it yeah, it was magical, and it was a great touchstone for us. And it's nice to hear that the department said that, you know, our our group was the most memorable, that their favorite group.
yeah. I mean,
Never heard that. I've never heard that.
I was talking to, I don't know if it was a couple, I think it was one or two people who said that. Through, over the years, I had either lunch or this or that, and it came up. It was powerful for them.
Oh,
So you, Aaron, Kate, you, and everybody in that group was, yeah, powerful.
it was fun.